Hello and welcome back to Pentiment part 25, where we're trying to complete the mural, but also trying to nestle up the whole Baron Rothvogel's murder, Otto's murder, and Klaus's attack and everything, and see if everything is connected. Will we find out? I don't know. We'll see if we can do a better job of it than Andreas did. We have been talking to Peter's wife, Clara, got some information about the revolt, and now we're going to talk to Lucky's widow, Agnes. See if she is willing to talk at all, because she did help bury a lot of the bodies after the revolt. Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it, and that's fine. But yeah, going to talk to Agnes, then we're going to the Golden Hand, and after that, I don't know. We're not going to talk to the Golden Hand, we're going to the Golden Hand. Anyway. Who do we have here? We have Veronica. Hello. We have Brigitte. Hello. And we have Agnes. Wait. Magdalene Druckerin, I didn't expect to see you today. How is your father? She has also been helping us with our father, since Dr. Stoltz is... well, he's Dr. Stoltz. He is not a very good doctor. Maybe he's a good doctor, but he's not a very good doctor. He's not well, honestly. Oh, no, I am so sorry. He'll be in our prayers tonight. Ours as well. Now then, is there something we can help you with, dear? Agnes, you're old. Not the way to ask for a favor. Oh. I have a small favor to ask. Oh? Go on then. Spit it out. If it isn't too much trouble, I would like you all to recount what you remember of the revolt. I'm nearly done with my mural, but I need a few more details. I was so young, I don't remember much of that night. Oh, for that project of yours in the rat house. I'm afraid I won't have much good to say about the matter, but all right. Come sit down, Magdalene. Don't worry about helping with the wreaths. It took me years to get the technique up to Mom's expectations, so you're better off not helping. Ha! You always did fine, Brigitte. Wait. So, Magdalene, what do you need to know to finish the mural? Well, I was hoping to ask you more about the revolt. All I can remember was the flames when the abbey burned. What part of the revolt? The abbot starving us out of home and house? Otto's murder? I doubt that would be a good painting. Sure, but he was a dick about it. It seems like the abbot at Kiersau wasn't on very good terms with Tassing. Everyone but that fucking Miller hated him, with good reason. I only ever cared for how many pfennigs he could get from us. Brigitte, don't forget to twist the ensign. Can't have it looking like a Christmas hedgehog. I'm getting there, Mom. I've looked after Martin and Kraft well enough, haven't I? I can manage this. Ah, yes, well, after your father died, I've got no one left to nag besides you and that husband of yours. Thank God I don't have the both of you. As a matter of fact, thank God I have the both of you, even, as a matter of fact. Let an old woman have her vices. After that bastard artist got your father killed. Hey now. You mean Master Mahler? Dad said that none of that was his fault. And not his fault! Not only did he intervene into Tassing's affairs once, but to stick his nose in it again. That man sneaked and dug up secrets best left to ground, and what did it get us? He accused my husband of killing a noble of all things, and the archdeacon... Mom? Ah, God forgive me, but I could kill that man. You're about 18 years too late. But I guess you could go spit on his ashes? And then to come back and start a riot among the peasants? Oh, he deserved that fire. Mom, calm down. It was 20 years ago. And some of it came to good, right? After the abbey took Ottilia's house away, she stayed with you. Ah, yes. Yes, that's true. God provided a place for her to live in Tassing. Or someone took her in and God didn't have anything to do with that? But sure. The Lord sees justice done in all things. He knows my Lucky's heart. Again, like I have said before, I am still very unsure if Lucky actually killed the Baron. I think it was someone else, but I can't really imagine who. Could have been Matilda, but... just don't know. That always said the townsfolk didn't stand with the peasants as long as they should have. Yeah, sure. That always says the townsfolk didn't stand with the peasants as long as they should have. Well, I won't begrudge Klaus his opinion, even if he's wrong. A shame it had to happen at all, I think. I knew the revolt was a bad idea from the start. Old Washlav would be the only one to know what happened inside the old church now, before the fire. Some like to say things were always this bad, that violence was the only way. But it wasn't. Life got worse over the years. It wasn't like this when I was a child, not in my grandparents' time either. Sure, the abbot was pinching the townsfolk and the peasants were suffering, but to go against the church? But like you said, things weren't always so bad. We fought to make things right. Well, the revolt didn't totally fail, did it? The abbot and monks have left. Well, the abbey may be gone, but Tassing has only traded one lord for another. The peasants were so angry over the abbot's perceived injustices, they thought they could make it right with even more injustice. Then the abbey caught fire and everyone ran, but by then the soldiers had arrived to stop them all. That soldier even warned Peter, but nothing would stop him besides steel. So, nothing got better? At all? No, not as I see it. The Lord is just as severe as the abbot was, and threatens force at every turn. That's life. You can struggle and die to accomplish something, and nothing changes. Uday. The dead are luckier. They died believing they changed something. We are the ones stuck with the harsh reality. The This is all you've known, Magdalene. You've grown used to it. We all have. Well, thank you for sharing your story with me. It's important to share our suffering with the younger generations. Maybe they can change something. Good luck on the mural, Magdalene. Ah, good luck, Magdalene. Another 4 hours? Sure. Crafting wreaths. I helped Agnes, Brigitta and Veronica make some Christmas wreaths. No, we didn't. We sat and looked on. They specifically told us that we didn't have to help. They viewed the revolt as a failure, especially Agnes. She said it brought peace to Tassing, but the things are much worse now than when she was young. Again, yes, I do believe that some things were probably better, and we know that things used to be better, especially with the whole using the forest for foraging and letting the animals graze there. Things that was better way back when. Some things were most likely way worse. But that's always the case, isn't it? Nothing is ever completely better or worse than it was before. Some things become better, some things become worse. And you can never get back the things that are better without getting back the things that were worse. Such is, unfortunately, the life of progress. Father Thomas ain't here. Guess he's at the Golden Hand too? I am a little... That's not where I wanted to go, but sure. Yes, let's go back there. I wanted to go up to the mill. I am a little tempted to go up to the Abbey again. I always smile when I see Andreas's hat. I still can't go down to the... I want to go down here. I just want to look, you know? But I'm not allowed to. If I go up to the Abbey, will I be able to actually go into the Abbey, or... I guess it's snowed in. Never mind. The Upper Abbey is too snowed in. I won't be able to visit the poor Clares for a while. Never mind then. I just wanted to see if someone had added something to the mural in there or not. But a good thing is that if whoever is stalking me is part of the poor Clares or lives in the Abbey, they can't come down here and stalk me. Huh? Because we did find that note 2-ish weeks ago. I don't remember exactly how many days it was. And sure, they could have gone into the town to hide here, but I kind of doubt it. Is Smokey still here? Oh, hello. Hello again, Magdalene. Are you getting ready for the Christmas celebrations? Not really. I have other things I'm trying to take care of. You are quite a busy young woman. Smokey told me your father was injured. How is he? Well, I don't know, Václav. He is not doing well. I am sorry. I will hope for the best. Well, I don't want to keep you from your tasks. Sorry. Sure, Václav. Do you want to come to the Christmas feast? Ha! Kind of you to offer. My beliefs and well, how I look. It's best if I stay out here. I will be fine, but thank you. I'll see you later then. Merry Christmas, Václav. Merry Christmas. Smokey just says hello. Alright. So to the Golden Hand then, because it doesn't seem like I have anything anywhere else to go. Anything else to go? I forgot about you two. Alexandra and friend. Well, if it isn't Magdalene. That's me. Ah, good. It has been a while since we have spoken. Yes, I completely forgot about you. How are you finding tassing? Everyone has been quite kind and no one has thrown anything at me for my music. Considering the circumstances, I'm counting that as a success. I have to admit I was quite upset that I had missed my opportunity to sing at the Meistersinger competition. Meistersinger. Members of a guild for lyric poets, composers, and singers of unaccompanied art songs. Meistersingers perform in regular competitions often held at a rat house or church. And you're writing what? Because he doesn't speak. He practiced so much for it. Yes, it's hard not to view the last year as a waste. Well, you can try again next Christmas, can't you? Of course. Though the older I get, the less comfort I take in the possibilities of the future. Missed opportunities sting more with each passing year. Well, you have an audience here, the people of Tassing. And perform for them I will. I love performing for people wherever I go. When I sing for people, I want to move them. I want to see it on their faces. So you're actually a true artist. Nice. It's only in that moment that I can connect with them. That's the only truth I know. Meistersinger judges will rate me as they will, but that is not why I want to perform for them. I want to move the masters the way that they moved me. Does that make any sense to you? Yes. I think so. My dad is my teacher and his approval means a lot to me. I think we all want the approval of those who came before us. And someday someone will look to me for approval. Hard to imagine. Ah, I'm sorry, just feeling a bit melancholy, I suppose. It's the long nights. I suppose you are right. All that darkness. That is beautiful. That's the lovely part about winter and Christmas. All the darkness. I mean, sure. It sucks if you have a job that starts at basically 6 a.m. or so, because those times in the deep winter, you basically go up and it's pitch black, you go to work and it's pitch black, and you go home from work and it's starting to become pitch black. If you're lucky, you may see a bit of noon sun, but basically it's wake up in darkness, work in darkness, go home in darkness, spend your free time in darkness. So I understand completely why some people get a bit more melancholy when it comes to that. A little bit down in the dumps. Me, I love it. Perhaps the Christmas feast will lift my spirits. Will I see you there? Well, absolutely. Almost everyone in town should be there. Ah, then I look forward to it. Until then. Kazimierz, what was your name? Hans? Oh, we can talk to anyone, hey? Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. I need to talk to Washlow. He's right there. Was he the one who was gutting fish up at the Abbey as well? I think he might have been. I don't remember which of the brothers actually did that. Did you need something? How are you doing? Fine enough. Weather's getting colder, but I still dress like it's summer. And the family? Healthy and hardworking. Simon's taking care of the winter provisions. Not winter, but winter. He's a good boy. Proud of him. And you know how beautiful and kind-hearted Jutta is. Just like her mother. I don't know how I got so lucky. She is a miracle. She will marry a good man soon, I'm sure. Do you have someone in mind? I'm making small talk here. That young Utz is a good man, I've noticed. I mean, yeah, he's solid enough. And his eyes wander. I mean, to be fair, we are all drawn to beautiful and attractive things. Of course, our eyes will wander. I mean, just try not to stare and remember that touching is a no-go. Takes after his father. All the same, when Jutta has children one day, they'll be beautiful and kind like their mother. Maybe. You know, depends on who she ends up marrying. There are worse things to be, I guess. I did my best to raise her right, but her best qualities are all Heilwig. I do not remember Heilwig at all, I am so sorry. If she was ever part of Tassing, so sorry. But I don't remember her. I barely remember you. Hans, you were someone's son. Sorry. Give yourself a little credit, Hans. Kind of you to say, Magdalene. I should get back to it. Until later. Until then. Vorkslav. Jutta. Let's talk to Jutta. Ah, hello, Magdalene. We just spoke, but hello, Magdalene. Tenderizing the meat. Or is that fish? Probably meat. Salting and tenderizing. Hello, Magdalene. How's the weather? We have been preparing for the feast in here all day. It's fresh and brisk. Perfect for a walk. Duh. Better you than me. I'll stay in here where I can keep my fingers warm. You'd better keep your fingers out of my dough, Master Bauer. I didn't do anything. You've snuck your little fingers into my cookie dough 3 times today. Do it again and I'll wrap your knuckles with the back of my spoon. Oh, don't anger Mistress Matilda, Simon. Yes, sir. Sorry, Mistress Matilda. We need enough dough to make cookies for the entire town. You can't be eating it all. Plus it'll get you a wicked stomachache if you do. Anyway, what did you come in for, Magdalene? I was hoping that you can tell me what you remember of the revolt. I was too young to remember much of it. I don't know why I didn't ask you when I was talking to you, but that we somehow stumble into this subject when I'm trying to talk to your daughter, but sure. No one ever seems to talk about it, and Mrs. Matilda and Master Vorkslav, you two are the only ones left who used to live in the Abbey. Apart from Gertrude. Well, the only ones who stayed anyway. Matilda and I had been friendly enough with the people in town. Gertrude, she's still here. Also the blind nun whose name I can't remember. We put it behind us in time. And yes, sure, Matilda, Gertrude and the blind nun whose name I can't remember. Sure, they didn't live in the abbey. They lived in the convent next to the abbey. But so did Matilda. You are actually the only one who lived in the abbey. So, yeah. Gertrude is still around. You can imagine the other brothers had little reason to remain. Old Adoc made it out. Oh, okay. Adoc made it out. I think Father Gurno paid for him to go back to an abbey in Cornwall. But again, he is calling him Old Adoc. And he was old. And he was fairly ill. He was fairly ill. That was 18 years ago. Again, sure, he has the beard needed to be the profile that's stalking me. But I don't think he's alive. But it's good to hear that Adoc made it out. Because we did help him with the medicine, as Andreas. Ferenc joined the Dominicans and became an Inquisitor. Okay. Ooh, stay away from him. I've seen him around these parts over the years. Time has turned him friendly enough, considering his vocation. Freaking Inquisitor. I'm not sure what happened to the others. All gone in any case. Except for Gertrude and the blind lady. But the whole thing is a sensitive subject, Magdalene. Why are you asking? Yes, I want to portray the event truthfully in the mural, so I'm trying to hear everyone's account of events. Now, for the sake of seeing it portrayed right, I'll tell you what I remember. Wait, Magdalene, here. Come cut out cookies with me first. That way we don't fall behind while we chat. We'd be grateful for the help. Alright, Magdalene, cut out cookies from the dough and set them aside so Simon can put them on a tray. Again, we know who Simon is, just don't like the red underlined thing. So, are we actually going to do this as a minigame, just like when we were Andreas and spun the wool? Or is this just... It looks like it's gonna be. So are we just gonna, like, do a certain number of these, or just... We'll see. We'll need a good number in a variety of shapes, so don't hesitate to change which cutter you use. We have to have enough for the whole town, after all. Alright, start with some of these. Some... Oink. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can try and make the most of this, huh? So let's... Whoops. So let's see. Make the most out of it. We'll do one row of these. So we'll do some here. Wait. Some there. Nope. Some there. Nope. Why do you not like this? Cut. No. Cut. No. Cut. No. Why? I'm just trying to be effective here. Okay, if we start from this side then. Cut. No. Cut. No. If we start down here then... Cut? No. Come on. This is clear. If I put this here and press down, I am clearly cutting out this shape of cookie in the dough. Come on. Fuck you. We're gonna do a bird. We're gonna do it this way. Cut? No. Cut? Okay, thank you. Cut. And cut. Nope. And a cut. Just a few pixels too close. And a cut. And cut. And we're gonna twist this just a little bit. So maybe we can... Nope. And a cut. Nope. Cut. Nope. Maybe we can get you in here. Cut. If we do this, cut. Nope. Cut. Nope. Maybe upside down heart then? No, you're too fat. Just like me. That should work. Right, John. So we have 5 of those. Now we're gonna use this dang thing. We're gonna cut here. No. Cut here. No. Cut here. No. Cut here. No. Doesn't like this shape, does it? Is it? This should clearly work. Screw you, game. Yeah, sure, that one worked. Acorns. Okay. Now it works all of a sudden. Now you can maybe... I mean, I could probably just get another bird in here. Yes. Okay. Hearts and circles are very big, though. Or, you know, this is a butt. We'll do some butts. Come on, that is not too close to the edge. There we go. It's a heart with an angel. We can squeeze one in here, maybe? Oh, get over here. Maybe if we do it this way, we can squeeze here. Perfect. We'll take some circles. Can't do much with the circles. We're just gonna have to... Oh. We can probably get a bird in there. Come on. Get the bird right in here. Maybe we can even get a butt. No, we can't get a button. We can get you in here. Come on. Come on. There. What do we want then? We have a lot of birds. We have 6 birds. We have 6 of you. We have 5 of you. So 1 heart. 1 more heart. 1 more circle. So now we at least have 6 of each. And then we just try and cram in as many birds as we can. Or maybe one of these? No? 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 Another bird? Even though I tried to do the bird, I don't think I can get one more out of this. I think it's too finicky. This is a fairly big piece of cookie dough. You can definitely get another cookie out of this. Come on. Well, we can get a cookie in here. Give me a cookie. Screw you though. You're done. Are you done? These look wonderful. Thank you. You can make more if you want, but it looks like we have enough. I think that's good for now. Thanks for helping, Magdalene. Thank you. We'd better keep going if we're going to have everything ready by the procession tonight. So, what can we tell you, Mags? Stop calling me Mags. I heard that the Landsknechts came into town before the revolt and warned everyone to leave the abbey alone. Could things really have been talked out, or was it too late by then? Well, there were some people who wanted to talk. Master Mahler worked hard to keep the peace, but after Otto was killed... Oh, Andreas, a shame how he died. We at the monastery were fond of him. Yes, the peasants liked Mahler. Dad said that he was instrumental in keeping the revolt from getting out of hand. He regrets not standing by him. But again, Klaus did have his family to think about. So, understand it. Yes, he was. He had a personal dinner with the abbot to try and discuss things, I believe. A pity they couldn't come to an agreement. Yes, Andreas did a lot of good for Tassing, and Kersau too. Even if the old abbot failed to admit that. He even revealed corruption in our own midst. The old prior, Ferenc, had been doing witchcraft in the church. Right, now I remember who Ferenc was. And he could become an inquisitor after people... Well, I guess he didn't actually practice it, he just read about it. So that's okay. I still grieve that he died in the Abbey fire. I know your father does too, Magdalene. But wasn't the revolt in general justified? Yes, I think so. We couldn't even collect in the forest without a fee. Dad kept saying we couldn't live with higher and higher taxes. There's definitely a limit. The night Otto died, the abbot was trying to excommunicate everyone for celebrating St. John's Eve. He sure was. He had even made threats that he was going to do it personally, and he was basically about to when we heard Otto scream. A lot of people thought the abbot killed him in revenge. Turns out it was Brother Guy. He was embezzling funds from the abbey. Still not sure if Guy killed Otto though. Again. Still, after Otto and Ulrich, that was too much. We burned the mill with both bastards inside. The abbot promised to help if Andreas found the person who killed Otto. All we wanted was to talk. But didn't you say that you just burned down the mill? Oh yes, but only to protect ourselves. Lenhart and Guy were both murderers. At least one of them was, Lenhart. We know for sure because we saw him trying to shoot Peter but hit Ulrich instead because Ulrich stepped in front. It was too much for Peter. Lenhard was one thing. He had just killed Ulrich, but to burn the abbey... But when the Landsknecht saw the fire, they thought that they had another revolt on their hands. Even Father Gurno couldn't stop them. We all fled. Brother Florian saved as many as he could, but... Peter was wrong to burn the abbey, but what the soldiers did, that was just awful. Dad died protecting me, stabbed in the chest. So that's how he died. Alright. I don't even remember what he was wearing, but I remember how dark the blood was when we found him. Almost black and sticky. Like treacle. Dad socked one of the soldiers in the face, but another was right there and... Magdalene, can we stop talking about this? Of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset anyone. Thanks, Magdalene. It's hard to discuss sometimes, you know. Painful memories and all that. Good luck. We'll see you at the procession later. Until then. Another 4 hours? Yes. Down to 8. Cookie cutter. Time to go to the commons for the Perstenlauf. Is it really? 20th hour. 20th hour. Wait. I helped the folks at the Golden Hand with making cookies for the festival later. We also talked about some of the monks and nuns from Kiersau and what happened to them. That's enough work for Christmas Eve. They'll be running the Perstenlauf soon. Time to head over to the commons so we can all shiver together. So the commons. We are gonna head to the commons and do some Perstenlaufen, but we're gonna do that next time. Going to leave this here. 3 slightly shorter episodes, but yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, thanks you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. It means a lot, and I appreciate it. Please take care of yourself, and please try and live your life to the fullest, to the fullest extent that you can, because you never know how long you have. Laters.